Hi, welcome to my crochet tutorial. This is Auntie Nat's Crochet. I'm excited to have you here today. Whether you're brand new to crochet or you're looking for something new to crochet, you're in the right place. I can't wait to share my tips, tricks, and favorite techniques to you. To subscribe to my channel, click on the subscribe button over here before we start, because I have thousands of videos, so do check them out. It will mean the world to me. And this particular video, I'm going to make the cotton flower. Cotton flower is not, I'm not making the flower part. I'm making the part where it has already turned into cotton. And the bottom part has kind of wheel. So the, what do you call that? Sepal, I think the bottom part, it's not going to be green. It's going to be like brownish. So this is kind of woody color. So this is cotton yarn. This is kind of thin. This yarn is kind of thin. It looks like this. And I am going to use this fluffy yarn for the cotton part. So I'm not making the flower exactly. I'm making the cotton part. But anyway, it's called cotton flower. So this is the fluffy yarn that I chose. It looks like this. Hopefully it will turn out to make the cotton flower looks very cotton. Should I say that? And because this is fluffy yarn, it's thicker, and this is thinner, I'm going to use different hook. So this fluffy yarn, I'll be using 4mm hook, and for this part I'll be using 3mm hook because this yarn is kind of thin. And besides that, I'll be using wire. I bought this online. Once you buy, it is this long. It's come in this length. Actually, they have few sizes, but I think I bought this one. But anyway, if it's too long, you can cut it into two. So I cut it into two, and I fold the top here like this. Bend it this way so that you can hook it onto your flower, and your flower won't come off on top. And besides this, I also will be using some thinner wire because this green wire, this particular wire is kind of thick. It's very thick. I can't remember the size. I'm not sure how many but this is so thick that it's not really, you can't really bend it easily. You can bend it, but not as easy as it is. So if you have heavy flowers, because I plan to do 3 flowers on one stalk, so I'm not sure if it's too heavy and it will topple, so I use this thick wire so that it will hold at least 3 flowers. So while making the flowers, some of the flower will be using this wire. This is a 0.8mm size wire, this thin. And this wire is, you can bend it easily. And to cover up the color of the wire, I'm going to use this green tape. You can get it from any art and craft shop, those shops that sells art and craft for flower making. So this one I will attach with some of the flower and hook it around this wire. And I guess that's about it. And if you like anything here, they're all in my earlier posts. You can just check them out in my earlier posts. Okay, now let the fun begin. Okay, I'm gonna start by making the smallest flower. So you start off with a magic circle and curl this around your finger, make a cross, turn to the back, pull up a loop, and make a knot. So once you have a magic circle, put your finger here, hold it. So once you have a magic circle, you chain 1. Then we're gonna do puff stitch. This is a small puff stitch. So what you're gonna do is, you're gonna yarn over, go through this magic ring, pull up a loop. So this is considered 1. Again, yarn over, go to this magic ring and pull up a loop. This is 2, yarn over, go through this magic ring and pull up a loop, and this is 3. And you hold tight here, the bottom part here, hold tight, pull it down tight, and you can put through all 3 of it. So actually it's not 3, it's 3 sets, but you should have 2, 4, 6, 7 stitches on your hook. Once you put through all, you chain 2, this is 1, 2, you go to the magic ring and you do a slip stitch so that it has this shape. I know it's fluffy and it's kind of hard to see, but it will show a bit of it. So after you slip stitch to the magic ring, again you chain 1, yarn over, pull up a loop. So this is 1, 2, 3, hold tight here and yarn over all of it. I can't show you how many loops are there on the hook. You should have 7 if you're using other yarn, but if you use other yarn, then your cotton flower won't turn out as cotton. It will, because when you stitch with other yarn, you will see all these lines, all this single crochet and all. So this is fluffy, so it looks like the cotton. So I hope you can see this is 1 petal and this is 2 petals. You can see that shape. So for this small flower, we do 4 petals. So this is 1 petal, 2 petals. Let's do 2 more. Chain 1, chain 2, go into this magic ring and do a slip stitch. Then you chain 1. Again, you do 3 sets of this 1, 2, 3, put through all, then you chain 1, chain 2, go to the magic ring and do a slip stitch, pull a bit. Now I have 1, 2, 3. I hope you can see this. This is 1, this is 2, and this is 3. So you have 3 petals. So now the last petal, because it's a small flower, so this only have 4 petals. The bigger one will have 5 petals. So again, chain 1, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull up a loop. Put through all 3, chain 1, chain 2, go back to the magic ring and do a slip stitch. And now you chain 1 and cut the yarn. For fluffy yarn, every time you cut the yarn, part of it will come off. That's the setback of fluffy yarn. Now, this magic ring, you pull tight, and this brings to the back, and you just tie a knot. Tie 2 knots in fact. And you have too much extra, you just cut it off. Don't cut too low, I would just cut around here. And there you have this small petal. So roughly you can still see the lines here to show that there are 4 petals. Now let's do the sepal for this small flower. So I hope you can remember where you tie the knot. So you're gonna put the sepal here and cover up this part. Now to make the sepal, don't forget to change your hook size. This is a smaller hook size. Same thing, we're gonna start with a magic circle. Pull up a loop and make a knot. Then here we're gonna do 6 single crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You do 6 single crochet into the magic ring. And then row 2. Row 2, I'm going to do increase. I'm going to go to every stitch and do increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into the same stitch. Let me do that again here. So this is 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet in this same stitch. Wait, let me add a marker on that first stitch. So this is 1 increase, my second increase, third increase, fourth increase, fifth increase, sixth increase, and then row 3. Row 3, you're going to do 1 single crochet, the first row you should have 6 stitches, the second row you should have 12. In our row 3, you should do 1 single crochet followed by an increase. Increase means 2 single crochet into that same stitch. This makes 1 set, single crochet, increase. Then you're going to do 6 sets of this. And this is my last set, single crochet, increase, and you should have 18 stitches in this row. And now row 4. Row 4, I'm going to do single crochet in the next 2. This is 1, 2, and you do increase, single crochet, increase. This makes 1 set, and you're gonna do 6 sets of this. 1, 2, increase. And now the last set, 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, increase. and this row you should have 24 stitches. And now we're going to do the 4 sides, 4 triangle, because it has 4 petals. So you're going to do single crochet in the next 6 stitch. 1. I'm not going to put here, I'm going to put at the last stitch from the other side, the last stitch, not the first stitch. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Then you're going to turn your work, turn this way, not this way, because when you turn this way, your working yarn will be in front. Turn this way, your working yarn will be behind the hook. So turn the work, this first stitch here, we're gonna skip this stitch, go to the next stitch. So 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet, and 3 single crochet. And the last 2 stitch here, I'm going to do decrease. I'm going to pick up the front loop from the first stitch and the back loop from the second stitch. And I'm going to yarn over, and I'm going to put through 2, just like a single crochet. Then I'm going to turn my work, skip this first stitch, do a single crochet in the next stitch, and you should have 2 more stitches left. These 2 stitches, you do a decrease, you put through the front loop of the first stitch and the back loop of the second stitch, yarn over, and put through 2. So now you turn your work, you have 2 more stitches left. So you go to this first stitch, only pick up the front loop and the back loop from the second stitch, pull up a loop and put through 2. Then you chain 2. Either you chain 1 or chain 2, it's still okay. Then here you leave a little bit of tail and you cut the yarn like this. Oh, here too loose when I turn. It's okay, once you seal it there, it won't be noticed. Okay, now you just add the marker all around here, just in case you need to mark your next petal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You should have 1 here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, maybe I count wrongly. Let me see. Here I have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, extra. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you should have 6 here, 6 here, and 6 here. So which means here I did 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Why we do 4? It's because we have 4 petals here. So when I'm doing the bigger flower where you have 5 petals, you're gonna do 5 of this. So now you go to the next stitch here. You grab the yarn, chain 1, and you go to the next stitch and do single crochet. So this is my number 2, 3, okay, and 5, 6. So from here, single crochet until here, you have 6 stitches. Turn your work, skip this one, and then you go to single crochet in the next 3 stitch. 1, 2, 3, and you're gonna go to decrease in the last 2 stitch. Oops. I pick up the front loop from the first stitch and the back loop from the second stitch, pull up a loop and yarn over and put through 2. And now turn the work, skip this first one, single crochet, and then the next 2 you do decrease. Then you turn your work, you only have 2 more stitches left. You put through the front loop and then the back loop of the next stitch, pull up a loop and put through 2. Then you chain 2. So I have 2 petals here, so now do 2 more. Okay, this is done. I just let you know this is one of the version, and this is the smallest flower, smallest petal. So you can either put it here like this in between one petal here, or you can put it on this gap like this. So it looks as if this flower has yet to open up nicely. Okay, so I give you a few versions, so it's up to you how you want to do it. And one more thing, if you want to wrap it up nicely, like as if this is a small flower that is not fully open, there's another version. Let me show you. I'm gonna make this part longer. So this one I'm gonna leave it to the second flower, the medium-sized flower. Now I'm gonna do one more for this one to make this part here bigger, so that it looks as if it's covering, the flower hasn't opened up nicely. So now let me show you how it's done. Same thing. You're gonna single crochet in the next 6 stitch. I'm going to put my marker on the last stitch, not the first stitch. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You have 6 single crochet. Then you turn your work this way so that the working yarn is at the back. You go back to this first stitch. I'm not going to chain 1. You just go back to this first stitch and again do single crochet all around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now turn your work. We're gonna skip the first one, go straight to the second one and do a single crochet, and the next one a single crochet, and also the next one a single crochet. So you have 3 single crochet, And the last 2 stitch here, I'm going to do a decrease. I'm going to use the front loop from this stitch and the back loop from the other stitch. Yarn over and put through all. Then when you turn your work, you do 1 row of single crochet all around. So which makes this sepal part here longer and bigger. So you should have 4 stitch here, so you do 4 single crochet across. Now you turn your work, skip 1, go to the next stitch and do a single crochet. Same thing, the last 2 stitch I am going to do a decrease, and you turn your work, you're going to do single crochet all around, and you turn your work, you do a decrease on this 2 stitch, and then you chain 2 and cut the yarn. So you will see this part here is way longer. It will be slightly longer than this one here. So again, I'm going to do 4 petals, go according to the flower. If this flower is 4, I'm going to do 4. If 5, I'm going to do 5. Okay, I have 2 versions of it. This is the smaller one. Actually, the middle part is exactly the same. It's just that this part here is slightly bigger. Okay. So this one, this smaller one, I'm going to leave it for the medium size flower. I just want to show you that you can use this for this one as well. So this is a small flower, a smaller one. So once you put it here, it will look like this. It covers just the outside. Okay, whereas this one, it's slightly bigger, so it covers the whole thing, which makes it look as if the flower hasn't really opened up yet. So I like to put it here in between this puff stitch. So you see this is 1 puff stitch, you have a gap in the middle. I'm going to do it in the middle here so that it looks as if the flower is trying to pop out but haven't popped out fully. So it's your choice. You can still do it this way on top of this and leave the gap here like this, like the gap is with the gap. It still looks nice too. Okay, so first thing first, I'm gonna tie all this, tie a knot, and any extra I'm gonna cut it off because I'm not exactly gonna sew the whole thing onto the flower. I'll show you what I mean. You just tie a knot like this, then all this extra I'm gonna just cut it off. Even the one from the magic ring, you don't have to cut until the very bottom, just cut a bit like this. This will do. Then you get a tapestry needle. You place the flower. This is the back of the flower. Remember the part where I tie a knot is still here. So you place this in the middle. I want it to go through this gap. So you take a look at the flower. You can see this is 1 puff stitch. This is the second one. Go in between this line here and go all the way to the middle here. and come out on this side. And you pull as much as you can to make it look as if the flower haven't popped out yet, like this, like it's trying to pop out. So this part here, you pull a bit, and then I just make a few stitches here and there, then I cut it off. This is enough to kind of hold it. Pull as much as you can. Then you can make one more stitch here all the way to another side. And one more, last one from here to another corner. This will somehow kind of lock it. I do not want to push it in here because I'm not going to sew the sides here, so this one might appear, you know, it might pop out and it will not look nice. Oops. Oh, look at that. Okay, now let me show you how to do the second one. Same thing, or you can do the opposite one first, it's okay. So you do the same for all of it. So there's no wrong or right. You can make it come through the side here, or you can make it come through here, which I will show you in the next flower. You pull it in. See, it will look like this. Doesn't it look like the flower haven't fully popped out yet? Give it a pull like this. Then again, just hide it around here. Hide it a bit, like from the left to the right, right to the left, and then cut it off. Then you cut this off and you do the same for this too, like this. Isn't that lovely? And later I'm gonna get a wire to, you know, make it come out here, so that you can either leave it like this, put keychain here, hang it on your bag, or you can even sew this onto your hat or bag, or I will add wire and place it in a pot or a vase. Once you're done with this, you can just shape it around, you know, plumb it up this side or this side, then see, isn't that lovely? So this is kind of like the bud haven't really opened up and the cottons are trying to come out from it. So I'm going to use wire. You can cut it to the length that you want. No big screw to this. If you do not like wire, it's okay. You can just sew this onto your back or your hat. So now I'm gonna add wire. I'm gonna poke this through here. Make it come out here. And the other side, same thing. Because this is so fluffy, you won't be able to see the... Oops, where are you? Okay, here, maybe. Then you straighten it up, bend it a bit and pull, and the wire disappear. There, you can see the wire, and now you can just twist it. And in fact, I'm going to twist this around a bigger wire. This is just like one of the butt. Okay, now we can go on to do our second flower.